Oh my God, 10 people are watching. That's so funny. I'm gonna grab my iPad while we do this. Real quick here. Hold on a second. Here, hands to you. Here.
Thank you. This is our first live, so we're experimenting. We're just going with the flow here. Figuring out how this works. And the topic of today is going to be video games, but a much more esoteric and in-depth look at why we as humans, or some humans, are obsessed with video games. So that's the topic.
Okay, so my name is Brandy, and my YouTube is Trip for Healing, and this is Melissa, and hers is Light Girl Rising. The links will be everywhere after we do this. But today we wanted to have a discussion about like video games and everyone loving to play video games, right? Because they're in charge. But we are living a video game, so, and I think the thing is, Melissa's going to talk more about this than I am right now, but about the fact that the game of life is your true video game, but everyone always wants to go out and play other video games because they think they're really in charge there, but you're really in charge with your own life, and I game that people just don't understand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this kind of all started this morning when I was working with some elementary age kids, and we were talking about things that we really love. And my one little student said, I would really love to just be able to jump into a virtual reality Minecraft game. I would love to be in the game where I can build and do this and that. And what struck me when he said that is like, oh, the reason he wants to do that is because there's part of him that already knows that we are in a simulation, we are in a video game, and it's basically called Earth School. It's Earth School. So I was thinking, like, all of these people they go to video games because you choose your avatar, you get to choose your powers, you have often abilities, different abilities. You can build things, you can create things, and it's this, and you're in control. You're in control of the game for the most part. You know, there are surprises that come at you. There are trials and tribulations, and levels, and you keep working your way through. And I was just like, whoa, this is our school. This is exactly what we're doing in these physical bodies. So we are in a simulation. We are in a video game. We are the creators of our game. We're the avatars in our game. We choose the adventures that we go on in the game. Often we feel like victims. I don't know if that happens in the video game where something comes at you and you get taken out and you can pop back to life. Even that's a metaphor, right? But you choose your avatar. This is the avatar that you came with, that you chose. And you choose the body mechanics that you have, human design. Like, you choose the way your body operates. And then if you can go through and look at everything in your life as an adventure in the game, and that you're actually walking through it and creating it in every moment. Have you ever felt like that? Like, have you ever looked at it like that?
Well, yeah. I'm a manifesting generator over here. Okay, so just real quick, too, what I was going to say is that I went on here and I was like I'm on my iPad looking at what we're doing. And so live chat will be off if we say this is for kids. So that's one thing we're trying to figure out is if things are for kids or not for kids. So live chat would be the no for if we say this is for kids, which we just did that thinking that we're talking about video games, but now we know that. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's also living this video game, on a daily basis, and being happy in this video game of life for me too, understanding that this is it. Wake up every day, play the best video fucking game I can play, right?
Right. I mean, if you look at video games, especially like the ones that are like a lot of shooting and this and that, like if you actually had feelings in those games, like if your avatar had the feelings in those games, it wouldn't be so much fun, right?
Right.
As you're going through that. So that's a way that the powers that be that have detached from real life. So, but if we can look at our feelings, because it's the feelings that keep us from enjoying the video game, right? Or different experiences that we think of as bad or good. And that's a bad. But we are the creator of those experiences. And that takes a different level of understanding. So, I'm someone who came from trauma, and it took me a long time to get to a place of like, what did I learn from that? That happened to me, but I am not a victim. So I also would talk to my littles this morning about magic words and powerful words, and my 8-year-old said as a powerful word for him was I choose. And so I choose what happens to me in this video game, and that's one of the most powerful things that you can do. I chose this. I chose it because it's going to help me progress through the video game and become more of who I am, and to become more powerful, in my way, in why I came here, and how I can express myself.
I love that. I just shared the link with our girlfriend Carol on Instagram. I'm like, come on, join our live right now. But yeah, again, here we're just, having a good time, and we're trying to start discussions. So if you wind up here and you're seeing my channel or Melissa's channel and you have something you want to know about, something you want to talk about, Melissa is an intuitive channel, a projector. She is a leader. She knows a lot. But yeah, we're here to, try to help others and do the best that we can, and, play this video game of life and this avatar that I chose apparently before I got here.
Yeah, a lot of something that I've been learning about is the holographic universe, and that we actually live in a hologram. And I am projecting my game onto this hologram. And it's been fascinating for me because I feel as I go through healing, and I walk through the game, and I feel like some of the beginning levels of the game are learning about emotions and allowing yourself to feel things that you don't necessarily want to feel, because we've been programmed out of feeling. We've been told feeling is not good, but feeling is healing. So as I've let certain things go and I've healed certain things, and it hasn't been easy.
Yeah.
And it's not like this video game is always easy, but if I can see it as I created it and I'm choosing in every moment what's happening, what's going on, it takes you out of that victim mentality and puts you in a place of like, I chose this. I am a creator. I am creating this game. And all of the different levels, it's a lot like school. I was thinking of a quote that someone had posted about, it was from Jesus, and it was about, my Father's house has many mansions. And that to me just opened up all of these things, especially with this video game idea, is that number one, there are all these dimensions or densities that we live in. There are all of these different ways that people live. There's also, it's like a school here, and there are grades, and we're all in different places. Like in the school, we have kindergarten all the way up to seniors or whatever. And it's like, it's not a judgment, it's just different places that we're at, the different rooms in the mansion.
Yes. So when you're talking about that, like I'm over here thinking like, or different, like what or density, fourth density, the density thing or the dimensions thing too. So same thing like grades of where are we? Where are you living? Are you, are you down here low vibration? Are you up here with a high vibration? Yeah. Yeah.
And then again, and none of it's wrong. Like you just are where you are because your soul chose, okay, I'm going to go down, and this is what I need to learn. Down, that's not even the right. I'm going to move into this density from wherever we were before. And there's something there that I can learn. And I always look at Earth, the Earth School, as this coveted place, that souls around the universe that, in creation, within the quantum field, souls want this experience. This is the coveted experience because it is a physical expression. It's emotions. I always think of the movie with Nicolas Cage, City of Angels, where he's this angel and he's watching humanity and he's watching them go through all they can taste, they can eat, they can feel water, and he watches them, and his biggest desire is to be human, to go into that density and into that game so he can experience on a physical level these things that the humans are experiencing. And we don't see it like that at all because we're in it. And it feels icky sometimes and yucky, but it is a coveted experience. And when you leave Earth School, like on your spiritual resume, you probably can go anywhere. So if you're here, you are a master soul. Like, there's lines to get into this school, into this simulation, into this game. Just like there might be lines at Walmart on the day after Thanksgiving to get the next game. It's the same thing. Souls are lining up to get here.
And I think that is a great key of ending this also, is because we are in September, which is Suicidal Awareness Month. And the fact is, there is a line to get here, to be in this body, to be here on Earth, in this Earth School. And a lot of people just think, oh, I just want to exit because I'm not happy with where I'm at. But there is a line. There's a line to get here. So you are here. You chose to be here. You chose to play this video game of life. So make the best of it and be happy with where you're at, right?
Yeah. And the fact that you chose to be in this shows the powerful soul that you are, because not everyone can get in. Not everyone can get into this school. And if you're here, then you are a master. Whether you're a starseed or an old soul, new soul, doesn't matter. You're a master because you chose this. And this is the place to be. This is the video game. This is the holographic universe. And we are the souls that are experiencing physicality in a way that's never been experienced before. It is literally the leading edge.
Yeah. Well, I think that was awesome for our first live. We did it. I am Brandy, and my YouTube is Trip for Healing.
And I am Melissa Dawn at Light Girl Rising.
Thanks for. I was gonna say.
Thanks for joining us.
Now I gotta turn it off. That was funny. Hold on. I haven't ended it yet. How do we end this?
Our school.
You're still on. What do we do? X? No, I don't no idea. Okay, go down here. We go save, highlight, share, enable, flash, cancel. I don't know. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Here, just hold on.
It just, this shows like everything's an experiment.
Okay.
Yeah.